Of the Under-18 Cryo Bay Health Cup final, grand final between North Geelong and Bannockburn, and North Geelong 5-6-36 leading Bannockburn 2-2-14 at the kick three for the Magpies. Riley Phillips and Blake Miller won each. James Hickleton and Lewis Kenyon won each for the Bannockburn side. So a bit of work to do for the Tigers to get back into the game here in the second half. The start of the third term. 5-6-36 North Geelong. Bannockburn 2-2-14. It'll be Sheedy to start in the middle for Bannockburn up against Paramanov, and Sheedy gets it down. Rove though by Eels. Handball over the top to Sumo, back on the ground, running across centre wing. Tries to the don't argue on Sheedy. Gets the kick away under pressure, but the punts has come out. It's holding the ball. There it is. Yes, Al all day. The punts is coming out. Don't worry, they love it. Sheedy handball outboard. And Tyke with the left boot, tumbling punt towards half forward. Can't take the mark was Baker. Getting across there also. Fighting hard for the Magpies back with Sumo at half back. He drops the football as well. There's the punts again. He likes it, this bloke. Oh no, it's the throw. Thank you very much. And the free kick, play on. Bannockburn across the ground. And back towards the middle. They'll be saying it all day. Don't worry about that. Barclay gets the right foot kick long towards 50. Out there, Baker, close to the boundary line. And over the boundary line, we'll have a throw. 55 around from the North Geelong goal.
So we've gone just on a minute in this. I tell you what, the look that one Jay Doherty was shot from 1A more, I tell you what, if looks could kill.
No punts, he said. Oh, there'll be plenty of punts today, I reckon.
Ball back into play. And doing the ruck work there was Mitchell War for North Geelong. Tried to palm it to his own advantage along the boundary line. Kept it in front of himself. Sumo's there. Coming across is Harrop for Bannockburn. You'll see it out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in between wing and half forward for Bannockburn. The Tigers trailing by 22 points. So often the bridesmaid recently in the under-18 competition, especially with the recent dominance of North Geelong. Ball back into play. The throw-in clears the back of the pack. Harrop couldn't take it cleanly. Here's Podner. Just puts on the afterburners and has two bounces. Runs through the middle of St Albans. Jose on the bounce. Outside 50. Snapping ball. Top of the square. Getting across Arklay for Bannockburn. Takes the relieving mark.
Try and switch the play now towards Kenyon. Dangerous kick. He and Cotter will go at it. Cotter over the back. Got a hand to it. And his second effort was pretty good. Got the handball away. Needs some support. Kenyon followed up. Did he push him in the back? The umpire said yes, he did. And North Geelong will take the free kick. Right, it will be. Left half forward flank for Lachlan Wright. So, North Geelong still into attack. Miller to give him a lead towards the pocket. He goes in that direction now. Might not quite make the distance though. Off, good mark in the end. And
is that Arklay?
Yeah, I think it might be Arklay in the last line of defence. Goes towards cross on a lead. Tyquin's there as well. Eels, the two number twos go at it. The back of the pack. Mitchell War, handball. Back to a standing start. Podner ripped off the football. Dreadlocks and all over the shoulder, said the umpire.
Now, if the dreadlocks go below his shoulder, is that too high?
Yeah, that's right. So Podner's got it. Point of the centre square at half forward. He goes with the right foot kick long towards Miller. Goes up. Can't tell. Can he? Ooh, got two bites of the cherry but couldn't take the mark. Bannockburn fight hard for it and they push it out wide, but Paramanov might make it first before Sheedy. Gets a shepherd from Sumo. Goes towards 50. Right foot kick long towards the 10 metre square over the back of the pack. Towards the front now. Punched away. Robinson at the front for Bannockburn. The big man clears it. Right foot kick back to whence it came towards Sheedy. It's just ping pong footy at the moment. He gets it out. Sumo's over there. Paramanov as well. The big fellas go at it. Paramanov does well, bounces, takes them on, 50 out, right foot kick towards the 10 metre square again. Miller goes up, takes the mark, 15 out, directly in front. And chance for Hood, his second on the board.
Oh, it's Miller time.
So, Blake Miller for his second, the sixth for the Magpies. And once again, a good start for North in the third term. And good play, Paramanov getting it in a couple of times as well, the big fella. Working hard, so Blake Miller, he's only 15 out, he's gone back towards 45 out. He'll come in, Northern into the ground, and goal umpire says through the middle. So his second of the morning, and the sixth for North. They're going to
as they fight it out, both looking for their second flag in 3 years. The Panthers looking for back-to-back. The Eagles 1-09. The tap won by Sheedy. Chance to go forward now through Dillon. They're inside forward 50. They need to mark the Tigers. Oh, going back with the flight and taking a nice mark too. He just stuck the arms out and it fell into him. And Anthony Close from 45, a chance to kick something that can spark the Tigers. They've struggled to find anything offensively, but maybe, just maybe, a mark and a goal from close can get them going. To the Buckley's end in this third quarter. He'll kick from 45 close. He gets hold of it. How's the flight? They'll contest in the square. Off hands. Tyquin the first to recover. Handball off. Gibbs. Oh, sold some candy. Can snap a goal. Oh, good finish. Jake Gibbs. He sold a little bit of candy.
Back to the middle. Paramanov again for North Geelong. Up against, on this occasion, going up is Harrop. Ball spills free. Back towards Tyquin against Podden, who got the handball away quickly. Tumbling punt towards half forward. Cotter comes off the wing though. Gets the ball for North Geelong. Goes towards half forward. Stonehusson to come out as the second in defence for Bannockburn. He might be able to pick it up. He does now. Oh, the clearing kick. It'll want to be okay. It is. Arklay makes it good. Does well. Kenyon gives him a lead on centre wing. He elects to go to run and go longer towards Dillon and also Robinson. Dillon over the shoulder. Should have been free kick. Umpire said play on. Ball comes out the back. Paramanov to pick it up. Robinson comes at him, pushes him in the back. The umpire says it's over the boundary line. 2-2-14.
And Robinson just with the mini Dane Swan just starting to evolve. I'm sure give him some time. He'll pulled out of the ruck. That's holding the footy. Poor Harrop's taken it on the fall out of the ruck. Didn't get a clean disposal. Was tackled. And that's instantly holding the ball. So the free kick to Lachlan Wright. Short kick. Oh, sets Podner up. But he was equal to the task as Arklay came at him. Right on the GDFL logo. True centre wing. Grandstand side. The kick is a perler too, but the mark dropped there by Taravillo. They've got numbers there, Bannockburn, as they look to clear. It comes from Maguire to half-back looking for a marking option. And I tell you what, that was well done by Arklay. Then he slung off the footy as he got rid of it into the arms of Wright for North Geelong. Inside 50, mark dropped. Stonehusson at the front of the pack, just punches it towards the boundary line, but only into the path of Jose. Good tackle there, laid by Salia. And the ball is, it's not a good tackle, it's in fact a free kick.
Over the shoulder, he said.
And the free kick is going to go to Jose. And he will line them up, 45-degree angle, in front of the scoreboard here at St Albans, and to push the margin back out to 28. 17 games, 32 goals in 2011 for Ashley Jose. And I'm backing him in here from here, Jace. So, from 35, he's pushed it across the face. He's actually...
Good on your quarters, well done.
As he missed everything, no, he's just snuck it in for a behind. The margin.
The kicking in duties. He goes only straight down the middle, looking for Tyquin in the middle. He can't take the mark. Paramanov roves the pack and gets it forward. But Bannockburn working hard across the defensive 50. The umpire says it's held into the pack. And we'll have a ball up. North Geelong still into attack.
Now, there's a sneaking word going around that we actually have to pick the medalist.
Yes, the best player. That'll be fun, won't it? I warned you, didn't I, early? They came to us at half-time. Ball up. Favours nobody really. Sheedy went up, couldn't get it down. Got it the second time. Over the head of Sumo. Also getting in there was Pedrosat. Play on, said the umpire. Tyquin from... half back towards the centre wing position, coming across is close. He's wrapped up, handball, set his teammate up too there in Baker, and holding the ball, said the umpire. So it will be a free kick to North Geelong. Umpire was pointing the wrong way, but it'll come back to Steve Cole on centre wing. He chips the ball over the top, and Wright takes the mark in between wing and half forward on the outer side. Back inboard to Podner. Thought about playing on. Kicks it laterally to Eels. He takes the mark, still inside the centre square. Now he plays on. He's going to be under pressure. And good chase down as well came from Harrop. The ball spills free now. And the kick goes out wide towards Cross, who can run onto it first. If he can pick it up and run away, handballs it further afield. It's okay. Bath has it. He wheels back on to the right foot and goes towards half forward. He kept his eye on it too. The big fella at half forward. I think it might be Howling, is it?
Baker.
As Baker it is. Oh, he kicks into the man on the mark. And they turn the ball over again, and the ball comes back from Ray, goes to the middle, Eels, draws a player, handballs over the top. They've got the ball running, ball back to Paramanov, handball back to Eels. He can pick it up, Stonehusson right next to him. Howling comes across as well, putting pressure on. Still towards Gasper for North Geelong, close to the boundary line, back to the hot spot, but getting back and taking the mark, Pedrosat for Bannockburn to relieve the pressure once again for the Tigers.
To half-back he goes, looking for a marking option. A bouncing ball will go out of bounds in front of Tyquin, and we'll have a boundary throw-in right about where the 50 intersects with the boundary line in the right forward pocket for North Geelong. They're kicking to the City or East Geelong Primary School end. And it's the Magpies by 23 points in this third quarter. Ball to the back of the pack. Chance to clear now for Bannockburn. He's run a long way, but will kick towards half forward. Looking down there for Dylan. It'll clear him. Bouncing ball inside forward 50. Good work by the big fella there. Coming through in cross. Kept it to his own advantage. All left behind Ricketts. Has to go again over the foot. He did okay. And then our test of strength against cross. Did all right, Ricketts. Ball comes clear though. Bouncing into the path there for Bannockburn on Anthony Close. And he's kicked the goal. And we've got a bit of a scrap too at the top of the goal square at the Buckley's end. But it's enough to cut the margin back to 17 points. So Bannockburn just loitering with intent.
To the middle. Paramanov again for North Geelong. And Harrop. Terrible ball up. Paramanov, big thump away. And goes towards Cotter off centre wing. Kenyon, though, bears down on him. He loses it, though. Cotter gets it back. Second effort. Over the top to Eels by hand. Right foot kick. Thought about the long kick. Then went short. Good vision. Narrowed it. Oh, then wrapped up. Free kick. Umpire said play on. Bannockburn with the numbers across half back. Now North Geelong get there. Handball came out. Quick kick. Taravillo around the corner. Maguire doesn't take the mark. Miller. Handball over the top. Back towards the 10-metre square. They might have a bit of time. Gasper wheels around. Kicks around the corner. But Stone Husson last line of defence. Just to settle things down for Bannockburn. He takes the mark and just holds the play up. As done, stands the mark. Asked to come back a metre or two. He goes to the outer side, but it's going to favour North Geelong. Gasper takes the mark easily. Outside 50. Drive it back inboard. He chips the ball nicely to Wright, who's been good in this third term. And Lachlan Wright will shoot for goal at 40 metres out. Slight angle. And a chance for the quick reply from the Magpies. We've been playing 13 minutes in this third term.
Just haven't been able to put consecutive goals together, Bannockburn, have they?
No. They had a chance there when Kenyon overran the ball, and Cotter got it second effort on the wing. Chance to turn it back for Bannockburn, but now North Geelong have it. Right foot kick, close to the goal line, packed there off hands, and through for one behind. To North Geelong, they go to 6-8-44 term.
So Salia to bring the ball back into play. And he'll come towards the scoreboard pocket, looking there for the big fella in. Looks like he was looking for cross, but he didn't take it. It was a good mark by Eels in the middle of the pack. So the Ettridge medalist won it despite the fact that he only played 13 games, or 12 games, during the year in the under-18 comp. And then he's played one final for a total of 13. So phenomenal effort to...
You can see why you can see why.
All right. So Eels. He fancies himself. Will kick from... in front of the Bannockburn interchange bench on a 45-degree angle. He's hooked it trying to get distance and put it through to the left-hand side for a behind. 10 minutes in this third quarter of the Crow Bay Health Group Cup.
So the kick in comes from Saleh, goes to the outer side, off a couple of hands, and ball to the front of the pack. To run onto it is Jose. Gets the handball away under pressure. Gasper's there as well. He's under pressure, pushed off the football. His second effort was all right. The ball, though, spills free out of his hands and out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. About 45 out from the North Geelong goal, northern end of the ground. And a boundary throw in. Right. Works hard for it. Handball outboard. Close to the boundary line. Kick back towards the 10-metre square. In front, though, the Bannockburn defence. They've done well. Oh, under pressure, though. Salia took a long time and he dropped the ball. And North Geelong's forward line keeping the pressure on. And the tackle... Miller, he's kicked two. This for North Geelong, 7th. Comes in now, directly in front, northern end of the...
Tats. Not that that means they're 18, but it's supposed to. Sheedy won the tap down, howling. Close involved, tried to give it back to Sheedy, but hot potato. Paramanov should have been tackled. He wasn't. Rode the bump, and then a kick up the chimney, Michael Mansfield style. Cotter runs onto the footy that bounced, and then the outside of the right boot is a dinky, nice little kick, and puts it onto the chest here of Taravillo. Cotter's kept running, and nobody's gone with him. Where's Kenyon? They've been mates all day. On the bounce, Cotter swings inboard, top of the square. Where's Miller? Where's Podner? Blake Podner, front of the pack, second attempt, juggles the mark, and can go. Podner for best on ground. We've still got a quarter and a bit to play, but Blake Podner with 4 goals now, and North Geelong are now 31 points clear.
They got the video. Back to the middle. Sheedy up against Paramanov. Paramanov, big thump away again towards centre half forward. Gaspar hits him on the knee, can't pick it up. Jose is in there. Oh, does very nicely now, needs to get it away, does so. Sheedy though, gets it away by hand. They can break free Bannockburn and go towards centre half forward. First forward foray for a while, and it's okay. Cross takes the mark under pressure from 2. So he goes from the centre square long towards full forward. Bit of a hold there. Umpire said play on. Punched away. Ball in dispute. Coming back. Well, that could have nearly been a hold, and yes, it was. And the ball will come back. And the free kick is going to Bath. So 50 out from goal still. Might be too far out to score for him. But he runs to the point of 50, goes towards the goal square, coming across Ricketts, needs some support now as he loses his feet. And ball spills free, and the kick off the ground came from Jake Gibbs, and once again, fortuitously, kicks another goal, his second. And
Sheedy to go at it with Paramanov. Paramanov, the tap of North Geelong, got time for one as right, gets a handball to Cotter as he lied on the ground. Cotter's wrapped up in a tackle, try to get it back to Paramanov. Involved now with the helmet is Fisher. And they go inside forward 50, marking option, and the ball taken right on the siren, and it's been taken there. Is that Marty Dunn?
Yep.
Who's taken it 45 out. Well, this would be probably the dagger into the chest of Bannockburn. If he was to get onto this and restore the 31-point advantage, you would think North Geelong will go on and win this under-18 Crow Bay Health Group Cup. He'll kick from right on 50. He's not going to have the legs. He's pulled it to the right, and it's off hands. And a behind? Yep, a behind registered. So off hands through for behind, and it means North Geelong will go in with a 26-point lead at three-quarter time. They're 8-10-58. Bannockburn are 5-2-32. The goal kickers for North Geelong, 4 for Podner, 3 for Miller, and 1 for Phillips, while for Bannockburn, 2 for Gibbs, singles for Kenyon, Hickleton, and Close.